Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a review on all of my AEV accessories. We'll include a couple other things like the KC headlights and the rock sliders that I've got on here. So stay tuned, and we're very happy that you've joined us, and I hope you enjoy the video. Please like, subscribe, share. Pretty pleased overall with most of the quality of their products. There's only one I have a problem with, and we'll talk about that as we go through the video. Sorry if I'm shaking a little bit. I do have a little bit of a tremor sometimes, so I apologize. Doing my best to hold the camera still. All right, today we're going to talk about the AEV accessories I have on the JK. We're going to start at the front and we'll work our way around the vehicle. So the first thing up front is the AEV premium bumper. All steel construction, very tough. It's held up really well. No rust issues, anything like that. Comes powder coated, double coated, has the cutouts for the fog lights on it, etc. So really good bumper. Of course it's steel, so it's a little heavy, and you can see it's designed for high clearance, okay, because it's got the angle going up there by the tires on either side. So quality product. So there's a Warren 12,000 pound winch mounted behind it, and an AEV fairing for the winch cable. I've got KC headlights mounted to it, which gives me plenty of off-road lighting. I have another setup there, and they work out really well. See if there's anything else I can tell you. I got a waterproof speaker for my CBPA system mounted to the bumper, and it works out really well. So we have AEV's Pentler wheels on the Jeep, on all 5, including the spare. They've held up extraordinarily well. No scrapes, dents, anything like that. Easy to clean, and good quality product. Look, they're about 250 bucks last time I checked per wheel. So I'm running 35-inch tires. It does have a 3-inch lift on it from AEV, so gives me plenty of clearance, as you can see. The next thing we'll talk about is the AEV Snorkel kit. Awesome kit, very awesome. Utilizes existing bolts, mounting brackets, etc. Gives you plenty of fresh, cool air into the engine air box. I'll open the hood and show you how that all fits together. So the installation for this is pretty straightforward. So got a couple bolts right here it mounts to. Then it reutilizes some existing holes right here. You can see there's one there I had to drill. Oops, sorry, right there I had to drill. And then it reutilizes this existing bolt and that existing bolt. So the hard part, as always, is cutting the hood, because you have to cut this section out so that this section will fit. And then it goes into the air box. So you have to make some significant modifications to the air box. You have to cut right down through here so this will fit into it. And then it basically dumps the air out in here. Not a bad modification. I enjoy it. We get a lot of rain where I'm at, streets flood. I don't have to worry about my engine or any of that stuff for water, so highly recommend it. And that's what it looks like when it's all put back together. So great modification. Do this if you have the opportunity. Snorkels look cool. People ask you stupid questions about them all the time, but yeah, definitely a good mod. Okay, so this is a little off topic, but rock slider slash side steps. So these are best top, pretty sure, and I got these for a specific reason. My parents were elderly. So this is what the standard configuration of this looks like. But the really neat thing is, without going into a lot of electronics or anything, these adjust. Let me just kind of show you what they do here. There we go. Okay, so that kind of gives you an idea about the functionality for those. So you can lower them, and mine haven't been moved in a long time, so you can see they were pretty sticky in there. But they're rock solid, and if you've got somebody that's a little more frail that you need to take around from time to time, it's a good option, because you can raise them for trails, and you can lower them for your family members. Okay, so on the back, I've got the AEV rear tire carrier and bumper, and I've got a high lift jack mount off from AEV. And this is pretty cool. So it's an all steel bumper. This part here is plastic, holds 2.5 gallons of water. There's 2 of those, one on either side. They're connected with piping. You've got D-ring attachment points, you know, trailer hitch built into it, etc., etc. That's the water cap. You can put a pump on that you get from AEV, and you can access that potable water. So that's pretty cool right there. So for the tire carrier, it's attached and it swings open via that mechanism right there. Let me try and open this and see if I can get a better view of that for everybody. Okay, so this is the backside view of the tire carrier. So it mounts to the back of the tailgate, and all the weight is carried on this tubing that you can see right there. And it's in 2 pieces, not taking it apart for you. And then it has this this center mount right here, this center piece of tubing that brings up. And that's to mount this AEV fuel caddy right there. I'm not impressed with fuel caddy. Everything else is doing really good, but the fuel caddy tends to get water or condensation or something in it, and I just can't fix it. So when I talked to AEV, they said condensation's a normal part of it, but you can see in some of my other videos, it gets a lot of condensation if that's what it is and not a true leak. So here's the view of the bumper with the tailgate out of the way. So really strong attachment points. Okay, excellent, really good craftsmanship. This has been on here, well, maybe 12 years, and it's holding up great. Okay, so highly recommend most of all of AEV's products that are made out of steel. Once again, I'm not impressed with their fuel caddy. Otherwise, everything kind of works really good. One of my other videos you saw where I modified their high lift jack mount so I could mount my traction boards to the high lift jack when it's mounted, and not have to worry about, you know, what am I going to do with those, because I don't have a roof rack or anything like that. So it gives me a pretty easy way to carry those without a lot of concern about what's happening with them. So hope you've enjoyed the walk around. Here's a different shot of those Best Top sideboards, running boards, whatever you want to call them. So this piece of steel here wraps all the way under the frame. It is a drill drilled into the frame, so you have to drill some holes in there, but it's rock steady once it's in there, and it gives you substantial protection because it goes all the way back here. So it goes up under the Jeep that far. So, you know, side rockers, whatever you can call them, rock sliders, you know, it's 1/4 inch thick, or, you know, an 1/8. I don't know how thick it is, but it's thick. So The only little problem you get with these little rubber gaskets pop off, but it's supposed to cover up right there. But otherwise, it's fine. They're holding up really good as well. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Share this video with your friends.